Well, the fallout from terrorism was front and center at the White House today. The foreign minister of Saudi Arabia, Saud Al Faisal, had a meeting with President Bush that Saudi Arabia had virtually demanded a week ago, right after the Congress released its report on the 9/11 attacks. 28 pages of the report were not published. And the Saudis are angry that their critics in Washington have been quick to say that the unpublished material implicates the Saudis. ABC's Kate Snow, whom we welcome to this broadcast, reports tonight on how the visit went.
The Saudi foreign minister emerged from meetings with President Bush and his national security advisor, his voice tight with outrage. Saudi Arabia, he said, has been indicted by insinuation.
We have nothing to hide. And we do not seek, nor do we need to be shielded.
The 28 classified pages in the congressional report detail sources of foreign support for some of the 9/11 hijackers, 15 of whom were Saudi nationals. But before the foreign minister had even arrived at the White House, President Bush said his mind was made up. Those 28 pages would remain classified for now.
It makes no sense to declassify when we've got an ongoing investigation that could jeopardize that investigation, and it made no sense to declassify during the war on terror because it would help the enemy if they knew our sources and methods.
Prince Faisal said he was disappointed with the president's decision, but understood his reasons. Fine, one Saudi official told ABC News, just don't blame us. We want the information released. But on Capitol Hill, a longtime critic of Saudi Arabia was skeptical.
For all we know, they whispered to the administration, we'll say declassified as long as you don't.
The top Republican on the panel that authored the 9/11 report, Senator Richard Shelby, says the 28 pages are only classified because they could prove embarrassing to other countries. The panel's top Democrat agrees. Presidential candidate Senator Bob Graham says he doesn't buy the president's explanation today for keeping those pages secret.
The American people have a right to know who our true friends and allies are and who our enemies are in the war on terror. They won't know that until there is as full a disclosure as possible.
With all of these voices now calling for the release of those 28 pages, the White House is under pressure, but they are not bending. Everyone from the president on down, White House officials saying this is not a matter of politics, but a matter of national security. Peter.
Thank you, Kate. Kate Snow at the White House today.